every Sunday I used to give a grand test. So I used to give myself a kind of a reward system that if I get around 150 correct in this particular grand test, so I will reward myself with anything to make me more productive for the next week.
What happened when your DT score got stuck or plateau? How did you push throughout that phase?
Last year when I gave NEET PG, I had around 125 correct. So I started giving rank tests, but at some point it was like a plateau phase. So at that point, I started preparing more MCQs, previous year papers, FMG papers. So if you had done that, you will get an edge above those who haven't done. Any competitive exam is like 50% of the preparation which you do throughout the year, and it's 50% of what you feel and what you have done on the day of the exam.
So if you'll compare the preparation during your 50,000 rank and the 5,000 rank, what 4 or 5 things which you have changes in your strategy for clearing this exam?
When I prepared last year, I just focused on PYQs. I did not focus on how much time I am giving to every subject. But this time I just changed my strategy that
from a rank of 45,000 to 5,168 in NEET PG 2025. This is the story of Dr. Samiksha, a story of patience, persistence, and the power of a mentorship with the Salaah Spotlight. Hi, I am Dr. Sagar Push, and in this series, we talk to interns, post-interns, and everyone walking the path of NEET PG fighting FOMO, self-doubt, and family pressures. Today, let's dive into Samiksha's journey of not giving up and how she turned self-doubt into strength. Hello, Dr. Samiksha, how are you?
hello sir, I'm fine.
So thanks for joining this podcast. So let's start with you, your rank, college attempt, and a little bit about your journey so far.
Yes. So, hi everyone. My name is Dr. Samiksha. I have done my MBBS from MGM Medical College, Indore, and I have given NEET PG 25 as my second attempt. I have given NEET PG in 24, in which I had gotten a rank of 45,000, and this year I have gotten a rank of 5168. It's been a great journey, so much of a journey for 1 year, and I have learned so much from everyone, from here, there, everyone.
Okay, so take us back to your day of NEET PG result. What went through your heart and mind when you saw your rank?
So yeah, exam was on 3rd of August, and when I gave the exam, I was very happy that yes, I gave a good exam as compared to last year. That as recalls were coming in and everyone was saying that paper is very easy, everyone is getting more than 160 corrects and all. So I was a bit tense that if everyone is getting a good rank, so I might not get a good rank. I was expecting, I think 10,000 in the worst case scenario. So I was very anxious on the day of results. Then in the evening, I was just sitting around that, okay, result comes around 8, 9 p.m. So it came around 5:36 p.m. that day. And then I just searched my result. It was not opening. 10, 15 minutes, me, my parents, everybody was like, it's not opening, not opening. And then it opened. And then we were like, okay, we are getting a seat this year. And we were happy.
So there is a big question. Taking a drop here or another attempt often comes with a family and societal pressure. How did you handle those conversations and the feeling of lagging behind?
Yes, so taking a drop year and a gap year is considered a big taboo, everywhere. Whenever you say to somebody that, okay, I'm taking gap year, I might give another exam. So they're like, why? This year only, get a seat, get done with the race. So yeah, my parents were very supportive every time. In UG also, they supported me. I gotten a seat in second time. I have not gotten a seat in UG also first time. So they were like, it's okay. You gotten seat second time, that time also. You will get seat this time. Prepare. It's fine. They also told me this is a journey. Okay, this is not if you are 1 year behind then everything is done for you. No, it's a very long journey. So you have to be persistent. Just give your efforts. Give exam. Whatever will happen, we'll see. So I just gave with it. It was easy for me that time. But yeah. Last year it was very different around this time only, and this year is very different.
Okay, so many post interns prepare while staying at home, often dependent on their parents. How did you manage that mix of gratitude, guilt, and the pressure?
Yeah. So I have always prepared for my exams at home because my hometown and my college both are in. So I was very accustomed with everything to prepare at home and no pressure at all. But sometimes it felt like, okay, I am not doing anything, contributing not anything to society and all that. So it was kind of mixed every time. But yeah, me and my parents, we somehow managed. Like if sometimes, like every Sunday, I used to give a grand test. So I used to give myself a kind of a reward system that if I get like around 150 correct in this particular grand test, so I will like reward myself with anything to make me more productive for the next week. So I think this system kind of works for me. I think I think it should work for everyone because it's a basic human physiology. Like if you get a positive reward, you will work more towards your goal and everything.
So, preparing at home can also feel isolating and monotonous. Did you face that sense of being a silo? What helped you to break out of it and, or at least keep going?
So during like I started preparing from August, like last year when I just got results, and after 1 week or so I started preparing again for November INICT. Then I used to feel like sometimes, okay, I'm just stuck at my home, stuck with these MCQs, grand test, and everything. But I used to feel like, okay, this will also pass. Like this was the motto for me living this year, like 24 to 25. It was like this will pass. Everything has passed from UG to profs to everything. This will also pass for me as like that. So I used to just go with the flow, if we say that.
So, when we talk to any of the students who are preparing for any competitive exam, one thing is common in them, that is the self-doubt. That is inevitable, especially with the multiple attempts. Was there a moment you questioned whether this was even worth it? Or how did you pull yourself back from that?
Yes. So self-doubt is very common. Like I self-doubt myself so much. I don't understand why. Okay. Nobody, I think everybody self-doubts themselves. But it was like 1 week before NEET PG, like 20 July was UPSC CMS exam. I gave that exam. My center was in Delhi. Okay. So I just came back and I started studying. And 1 week before the exam, I was like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to study, no MCQs. I don't want to do anything. I just want to get done with this exam. So my parents just told me, it's 1 week, study. You have studied whole year. Don't let it go to waste. Whatever happens, we are there. Don't worry about anything. Just go and give your exam with calm mind. So yeah, I mean, you're talking with your parents and your loved ones really pushes you for everything good.
Okay, so what role did community, peers, or mentorship play for you when things felt overwhelming?
Yeah. So after May INICT, I did not perform very well than November INICT. So I started feeling like I cannot do anything in my life. Like I was 45,000 this year. Maybe what if I perform worse than this last year also? So then I started following, like I started attending seminars by, I first attended seminar by Brahmjot ma'am, where she told that she also had this kind of doubts when she prepared. So she told me, make something that you don't have to force everything on you. Like what if you think that what worse will happen this year? So don't think of it like you have November exam, then next year exams are coming and going like that. Then I also attended master's seminar 1 week before, like 2 3 days before exam, where he told that it is just an exam, it will pass, nothing is bigger than yourself. Like so these seminars like gave me so much confidence ki, okay, this is just an exam. Because if we take too much pressure, so we can worsen our performance or we can better our performance with pressure. So it just depends ki what we do, what we follow, like that.
Okay, so if you had to describe the role Salaah Sports play in your journey, what story or feeling comes to mind?
So I believe that any competitive exam is like 50% of the preparation which you do throughout the year, and it's like 50% of what you feel and what you have done on the day of the exam. So everything which you do for the whole year, it's just like preparing you for that 3 hours. So attending seminars like and attending doubts by salakars, everyone, they just gave me confidence, which I had lost after May NICT. and it was good that exam was postponed because I had 2 months for gaining confidence again. Because if exam was on 15 June, I would not have performed better than this. I know that. So they gave me a lot of confidence and like faith in myself. That, okay, whatever I do, I'll do. Like,
Okay, so I'll give you a chance to just say a single sentence if you want to say something about Salaah Sorts. So what will be that sentence?
um, uh, believing in your mentors is more important than believing in anybody else. Like
Okay.
you may doubt yourself, but you cannot doubt your mentors. Never. Because they have been a step forward than you. They have been in your shoes for like 1 year, more than 1 year, and they have been in before you are. So yeah, you have to believe.
So which subject or topic gave you the hardest time and how did you tackle it? And when your GT
So
scores got stuck or plateaued, how did you push through that phase?
so in preparing for any competitive exam, first we do theory. Like it's our mindset that first we got to cover the theory, then we'll do MCQs. But I learned that very late in my preparation that it's an MCQ exam, so you got to do more MCQs for that. So yeah, when my GT scores like plateaued, I understood ki if I don't do more MCQs, I will be in the state which I was previously. So I solved more MCQs, and medicine was particularly tough for me in starting because other subjects were like ki I can just mug up the facts and I'll do MCQ and then it was done. But medicine was more of understanding and applying the questions, theory, facts. So medicine was tough for me.
Okay. So last question for you. If you could give one message to the juniors preparing right now, what's the one thing you wish someone had told you earlier?
So I wish that somebody had told me before, like last year, before I gave my NEET PG 24, that preparing for exam is not a sprint. Okay, you cannot do like 1 month you prepared so much, and you will get a rank. You have to be consistent. It's a long journey. It's a marathon. You have to keep showing up every day, and you have to just prepare for it. Whether you like it, you don't like it, you want to do it, you don't want to do it.
Taking a drop year and or another attempt often comes with family and societal pressure. So how did you handle those conversations and feeling of lagging behind?
Yeah, so when the results were there, my batchmates like performed some of them very well, and I felt like okay, I did not perform very well because when I was giving the exam, I kind of knew that this is not my year. Okay, I will not get admission this year only. It was not very well for me. I understood in exam. It's like no, it's not going well for me kind of. So I knew that it was not very well, but I had seen like पिछले साल का result and all. So I did not assume कि okay 20-30,000 तक rank will come. 45,000 was like shock for me. So I knew कि I had to prepare again, but then like 1 week तक everyone was like showing कि okay I got this result, I will get this branch, ये वो ये. So I was like I just shut off my phone. I don't want to see that. So I had like 2 months before INICT November. So I just thought ki let's prepare. Whatever happens, I have to give NEET again recipe. So I just thought whatever happens, let's just prepare. Because I had my rural bond in MP. We have like one compulsory year of rural bond after internship, which we have to do. So I knew that if I am not getting admission this year, I had to do my rural bond as well. So I just thought, ki, let's prepare for 2 months, 100%. Whatever happens, we'll see after that. So I just started preparing, but it was tough starting. It was very tough to start. That how to start studying again. Like I knew I had not given a very genuine attempt this year, but I had prepared. So I just started preparing slowly. Like I remember for the first day when I started studying for again for NEET PG, I could only study for like 2 hours. That too, whenever I started studying, doubt would come in my mind. Ki, this year it was 45,000. What will happen next year? Will I perform better? can I perform worse than this? No. So I had to like shut off everything in my mind that don't think about this, don't think about this, anything. So I started talking again to my friends because they were also preparing. Some of them were with me, preparing again with me. So I started talking to them, like, and then I started giving grand test, exam and discussions, test, mini test, and all. Everything I started again to give. Like, and for 1 week, I thought ki okay, I can study a lot better. But then counseling started, all India, everything. So I just started thinking, and people around me also told me ki if you can get anything, like anything clinical, just take it this year and like be done with it. But I knew that I will not do better if I take anything. So I just wanted a good branch for me, a good college for me. So I just gave another attempt, and for November I gave my exam, and I got rank of 6,000 that year, November. So it was a bit of confidence boost for me, like 45,000 to 6,000. It was like okay, I can do it. Maybe I can, like, even if I maintain this rank to NEET PG, I might get a seat. So then I just stopped. Whenever I gave grand test, I stopped focusing on the rank and percentile. I just maintained ki how much I am getting correct, how much I am getting incorrect. And then I have a I whenever I gave grand, one major problem was that I attempted too much, because we know that in grand test there is no pressure. Like, and we have a NEET PG. NEET PG, we have to think that if I attempt too many negatives, my marks will go, my rank will go, maybe my seat will go, like that. In grand test, we don't have any kind of pressure, so we just attempt. I think most people who give grand test, they just attempt all 200 questions. They don't think if it will get correct, wrong, anything. So I just thought ki I have to focus on how many incorrects I am getting, because my marks for incorrect will be deducted from the ones which I get correct. And clustering competition is so much that even 1 mark will lead to like thousands of rank shift. And if by chance I will get into that clustering range, it will get very difficult for getting a seat, college, and everything like that. So I started focusing on my incorrects. I just gradually reduced my number of attempts as well in my grand test, because I knew that even if I attempt everything in grand test, every grand test, if I attempt 200 questions also, I will not attempt every question in NEET PG, which I did not. I just attempted 193 questions because I did not want to get negative. Because negative played an important role. Positive also plays important role, but negative also, they are like coming from a positive, like that only. So I gave grand test. November INICT I gave. Then in December I joined my rural bond for 4 months. I joined till April. First April I took leave from that for preparing for INICT May. Then again that same thing happened. Like when we take too much pressure, there are only two possibilities. Like if pressure is there, we can perform very good, or we can just fall apart. So that happened to me in May INICT. That first set was tough for me somewhat, and I just gave with it that it's very tough. I cannot do anything. So I made so many changes in my answer. So again, which I said negatives. I got so many negatives in that exam, and I got again a rank of 6,000. Like same rank, same rank. So I was like, not even a change of single rank. I was like, okay. Then I felt very disheartened. Like I studied for like almost more than 6 months, but same rank.
Okay.
But then I studied again. That like okay, because
So,
NEET PG was.
so if you'll compare the preparation during your 50,000 rank and the 5,000 rank, what 4 or 5 things you can quote here which you have changes in your strategy for clearing this exam?
So when I prepared last year, I just did all the PYQs. I just focused on PYQs. I did not do topic around that or anything. I just did PYQs because I was fresh out of my internship in April, and exam was there at that time in June. So I just had like May mostly and April somewhat to prepare. So I just focused on PYQs, and I did not give any grand test last year. No grand test, and I did not study more like theory also. Theory I had to study, I know, for main exam also. I did not study because I did not have time at that time. When exam postponed, like a day before, 22 June exam was postponed to 11th of August. So I thought I had time at that time, but due to some family circumstances, I could not prepare. Like 1 month, I could not prepare. July, it mostly went, but I gave exam. That it's okay. I have filled the form. I had prepared somewhat. I should give the exam. So I gave that exam. I did not focus on how much time I am giving to every subject. Like for long subject, I have to give more time. That I understood very late. That if a subject like surgery or obs-gynae is giving me 20 questions, I should focus on 20 questions more than the subject I'm liking. Like I liked studying radiology at that time so much. But in my shift, radiology did not have more questions, morning shift. So it did not benefit me. I would have spent my time studying longer subject which had more questions. So this time I just changed my strategy that if a subject is giving me 20 questions, and mostly people do like this, that if 20 questions are there and 5 tough questions are there, they just tend to fall for that 5 questions, that I have to get these questions wrong, which is correct, which nobody is getting correct. But they don't focus on those 15 questions which everybody is getting correct. So yeah, I just thought I don't have to be perfect in every subject. I just have to know the basics so that which everyone is getting correct, I should not get wrong. That majorly post like there are some crazy questions in every paper, like 20 questions which nobody knows. They are controversial. You don't know answer key for that. You don't know which answer they are giving, which answer you marked. So you don't have to focus on that. If you focus on 180 questions also, you get around 150 questions correct. 150 questions, you will get around more than 550 marks, which are enough for a clinical seat. And ultimately, any seat does not matter if you don't put any effort for that. So yeah, mainly MCQ practice, grand test, and MCQs.
Okay. So, what happened when your DT score got stuck or plateaued? How did you push throughout that phase?
Yeah. So last year when I gave NEET PG, I had around 125 correct. And for a clinical seat, I knew that I have to go above 150. If I go above in grand test at home, then I can think that I'll go above 150 in main exam also. So I started giving grand test, but at some point like 130, 140, it was like a plateau phase. My scores were not going above, but my scores were not going down. So at that point, I felt that I had to do something more. I started preparing more MCQs. Last year, previous year papers, FMG papers, like they repeat a lot questions. Like this year also, I think 2-3 questions were directly from 1 week before's FMG paper. So if you had done that, you will get an edge above those who haven't done. So you have to prepare for previous year questions a lot and around those topics like that. So I'll started giving grand test like December. I used to give a grand test around every 21 days. Like every third week, I used to give grand test, and then I used to analyze it very slowly. Like I do not analyze my grand test like I give a test for 3 hours and I will analyze it in 3 hours. I did not do that, and I used to like give 1 week. Every day I used to like 20-30 questions. I used to review and I used to write those topics that okay, I did this thing wrong. I had to study this thing again. And then my frequency kind of increased giving grand test. I used to give like in Feb and March, I used to give every 2 weeks a grand test. Then March, April, May, and June, I used to give every week a grand test. And then in July, I did not give any grand test because I knew that if I give any grand test, if it comes tough, I will lose my confidence. I don't want to lose my confidence right before the exam. So you have to give test continuously, and even if it plateaus, it's a good thing that you are plateauing in your grand test. Like you are precise. If you are not accurate, you can be precise. So you have to be okay with that. It's okay.
So, whenever we prepare for exam, there will be a phase of demotivation. So, how you used to make you motivated during your preparation?
So I used to prepare at my home in my room, and it was sometimes very demotivating for me. I have to like sit in my room every day, same place to study, and while I see everyone preparing for like giving uh, different trips, places, and doing residency, everything. It was demotivating for me. But then one day I just thought that if I will compare myself to everyone in this life, it will be very demotivating for me every day. I cannot do that. I have to keep my morale high so that I should just sit and prepare every day. So me and my mom, we used to like take like there are 4 Sundays in a week. I used to study for like 3 Sundays continuous, giving grand test, analyzing them every Sunday. And the last Sunday of the month, we used to like de-stress. Like I like cooking, so I like helping her and all. So I used to take that last Sunday of the month as chill Sunday. I don't used to study more than that day because it will lead to burnout. Like if I am studying continuously every day, same thing, MCQs, PYQ, everything, sometime it will lead to a burnout and it will lead to decrease in my morale. So I used to like take some breaks, but then like 2 months before the exam, I used to study every day because you cannot take breaks before the exam.
So, any incident you want to share that at that day you totally burnt out or went into the FOMO? So, how you came back from that point?
So this happened like in July. In starting of July, I studied. I used to make like I made 1 week so ambitious targets like I will study 12 hours, 14 hours a day. So till I did not plan on giving UPSC exam before because it was very close to NEET PG exam. Earlier it was like कि June mein NEET PG is there, then July mein UPSC is there. So I was like I would have been done with NEET PG and I will give that exam because I was prepared for it. So I did not plan on giving it before, but at that time I felt that somehow I don't have confidence in myself and my preparation, and syllabus is almost same. So I was very burnt out in July. I did not want to study at all. So I thought that let's give UPSC exam because syllabus is same. If not, I will get like 4 MCQs more or 4 topics more to study. So my center was very far from my home. It took me like 2-3 days in July for going to exam center, all that. But I gave anyway because I thought it would be a good break. And my parents also told me that it would be a good break for you if you give an exam, if that exam goes well, because you have to give it without any pressure. So if this exam goes well, you will be more confident for like, okay, if I give exam very calmly, no pressure, my NEET PG might go better than that. So I gave that exam. Me and my parents, we just roam around the city for like 2 days. No, I did not study anything. Like I just studied last previous year questions of UPSC. I just gave the exam, and coincidentally, 3 MCQs came from UPSC paper this year only in NEET PG. So when I was giving the NEET PG exam, I was like, oh, this I know this came in the exam. So I was very happy. Okay, it's a good thing I gave that exam. So yeah, I learned a lot in this year, complete preparation year, that you don't have to be afraid of exams. And you cannot ace any exam if you are afraid of that. And mindset also plays a lot role. If we are like, we cannot, we'll just go with the mindset, ki, okay, what will happen, what rank, what marks will I get? You will mostly bung your exam. So I just went in with this NEET PG also. I went very calmly without thinking anything. Whatever will happen. And I was prepared for it in my mind. Like, if something is going to be wrong with me, it will go wrong. Computer will shut off, light will go, thumbprint will not work, will not work. It did not work also in the exam. Like in the exam, in between the exam, my computer just like mouse, it went off for a 2-3 minute time. So I was like, okay, I was very calm, sitting. 5 minutes, they did not do anything. They were like doing something that we will replace your mouse, we will replace your computer set. Time is going. I was like, okay, do whatever you want. I am very calm. It's okay. I'll go because that set was very easy, I guess, for everybody. So everybody, that's like 40 minutes, 42 minutes time was there for 40 questions. In my entire hall, everybody was like, after 30 minutes, they were sitting like they were done. They are not touching their mouse, not seeing anything. They're just sitting like this. I was like, okay, if everybody is calm, I have to be calm also. No, I cannot be like, oh, my mouse is not working. What will I work? So I just went with it. Then thumbprint also did not work. So they also took my 5 minutes there. But it just went.
Same happened with me. I gave the NEET PG exam first time in my internship. So what happened ki, I was started preparing for NEET PG from my second year onwards. I've done first year, second year in second year, and in third year I've done third year and final year. So at the end of final year, I have all the notes and all the things together. So in my college, nobody was so much serious about all those things. So they used to tease me, "Hey, you are starting preparing for NEET PG from since second year and all." So what I used to do, I used to balance my everything. Like I used to participate in anything. So I used to stop my study and then went for those events and all. And after that, again completing those events, again I come back. And when I start studying, then that on a continuous basis. And after every 4 days, I used to take the rest. Rest in the means I used to go with my friends to enjoy the different things. That from next day, what I'll went to my college, and after 5 of college, and then 5 to 9, I used to study in the library. It's a daily habit what I used to do. So what thing we have to do is the consistency is the main thing which we all have to keep in mind that the result what will be the result, we don't know. Our main one thing we can do is we will put our 100%. If the result will be good, then it will be fine. And after that, if the result will not good, then it also be fine. So when I gave that NEET PG in my internship attempt, I got 17K rank. Okay. So all of my seniors told me, it's not a good bad rank. If you will try next year, you will definitely get. But what happened? I just gave UPSC CMS just for fun. I'll go, I'll have some fun because in hectic duty of internship, I'll get chance to have spent some time with my friends. So I just went there and I gave my exam, and it was I haven't read something for UPSC CMS specific. What I done just 4 or 5 days exam, I have searched all the TYQs of UPSC CMS, and then exam happened, and then I came back. I didn't even check the result. After 10 days, one of my friends called me, "Hey, you got this rank, and you have selected for interview." So I thought I'll not go for interview because the UPSC CMS interview was just 1 or 2 weeks before the NEET PG exam.
Yeah.
So all my my parents and all everyone pushed me, just go and give the interview. So I just went there and I gave the interview and I came back again, and then I focused on totally on the NEET PG exam. Then for that also, I didn't got so much of thing that I'll check my result for interview. And the same thing happened after 10 days of result. My friend called me. The same friend called me, you got selected in UPSC. So what the thing is that most of the people just like you told I'll go for the exam UPSC CMS because I know most of the people who didn't went for the exam UPSC CMS this year also because they thought that I'm gonna waste my time.
Yeah.
So what we should do, whatever exam will come forward to us, we will not leave that exam. Just like feel like you're going for giving a GT exam, because that exam will give you confidence. And the same happened with me at that year. 3 or 4 questions directly came into my NEET PG at that time from the UPSC CMS paper. So you don't know which exam gonna help you because I didn't get so much good rank at NEET PG. and I was more into that. I'll take only general surgery. I do not have any other choices because I'm surgery prone guy, so I just love surgery only. So I know ki, and I was getting Gangaram Hospital at that time in DNB surgery, and I was got selected in UPSC CMS also. So I choose UPSC CMS over the getting into the DNB surgery because I know ki if I'll go into uh, this UPSC CMS, then also I have opportunity to go into the better institute for if I want to do the DNB surgery. So that's why I've chosen this UPSC CMS. So here also the mindset plays a very important role. Ki what you want in your life. We should not always go around and look at the people just ki, "Arey yaar, that person is doing the same thing. Why not I also follow the same thing?" So we always have to set our own goals, own preferences, and own choices. Not we should not give upon our own choices after looking to society. We'll also have to work for own choices and own preferences, what you like and what you don't like. Always focus on this and try to prioritize your things. Like what I have prioritized right now, I learn how to prioritize. If you learn how to prioritize in your life, so many things will come to your way, which will gonna make your career so much of uh, good things.
Yeah. Uh, in the recent times, there is also a thing called FOMO. So everybody is like suffering from FOMO, I guess. Like for any exam, that oh, you are filling this form, I'll also fill this form, even if they don't go for an exam. Like I think this happened this year CMS also, because I think like so many people filled the form for the exam, but it was very close to NEET PG, so they did not go for the exam. And for that content also, while preparing for exam, everyone like falls for FOMO, like oh, you are doing this source, oh, this is good, oh, I also do that. So i I want to say that don't change your source also, because there is a concept of visual memory. Because I am very like, my visual memory is very good, I can say that, because if I see anything I will remember it. If I hear anything from anybody, I will remember it. So if you are like kind of this people that who have visual memory, don't change your source. No, not for any FOMO, not for anything. I think FOMO plays a lot big role than we think. So don't fall for any FOMO. Like, and also we think too much that what will happen in the future, and we let it come in the way of our present. Like we think what will happen in the future, we are not preparing right now, but we are thinking what will happen in the future. So we have to like keep our mindset in the present, that what am I doing right now is enough, what will I do in the future will be enough for everyone. This is like rule. It is enough for everyone, which branch you take, which any source you do, which MCQs you are doing, which platform you are preparing from. It is enough if you keep your mindset and you're like you give your 100% to everything. If
Yeah,
you do anything
yeah,
like half-heartedly,
yeah.
it will
Here,
not lead to any result.
so here same things play matlab, important role. Like when we when we have this, no one to talk and no one to take advice from now. The same thing, which I also suffered during my internship because no one was much interested in giving the NEET PG and are being more serious about the clearing the PG exam. They are more into that. He will prepare next year. So, and my seniors are not also so much serious about that. So there I lacked here. Someone will be there to help you. Like we know ना, we used to say like कि just बस कोई एक बार आके बस बोल दे कि अरे यार तू कर सकता है. So definitely that confidence. We need that confidence. We do not need anything else. If someone will come and directly tell you if you can do this thing, definitely will get more confident and will study more.
Yeah.
So here comes the role of the mentor and your friends and your seniors who will gonna guide you for the any exam.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I remember in one of the seminars, like Brahmajot ma'am said, I think that if you are talking to like three people, if you are talking to, I don't remember exactly, but I think the crux of it was that if you are talking to three people and two people are giving you like very much, like 100% motivation, there, you are the best, you can do anything, and even if like one person says that I think you cannot do this, like it will have more effect on you. Like two positives will be less than one negative. So I think positivity, you have to be positive because ultimately it's the exam of your mindset. It will test your patience, whatever, everything will happen. Postponement, preponement, court case, this petition, everything will happen. You don't have to be affected by anything. You just have to prepare. Like, this is my exam. I will give my best. And that's it.
Those things will not be in your hand. What will be on the hand is just studying and giving, give your 100%. If you do this, then definitely you'll get a good result. If not good result, then you can have, you have an always option of trying next year.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna get your option from you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, if you don't get selected, it will be a good experience for you. Like everything, every day you live, it is a good experience for you. Like, you learn everything new today. So you have to keep learning. You have to keep like accepting things that, okay, if exam is getting postponed, it's okay. Like, everything will not be in our favor every day. We have to accept that also. And every like someday when I used to prepare, someday would happen that I will solve every tough MCQ. Like, I will get every tough MCQ right. But on some days, like, it will happen that I cannot get even a PYQ correct. So that days I had like two options. Like, one to like accept, okay, today might not be my date. I will solve tomorrow. And another option I had that time was that I can get demotivated. Okay, I cannot solve even a simple PYQ. What will I do in my main exam? So you have like two choices every day to make, either to accept or either to get demotivated. So you have to keep accepting, keep motivating yourself. That will prepare you for the main exam, because this year I guess exam was easy to moderate, but last year shift 2 was tough because I gave like shift 1, so I did not know. But shift 2, I have heard that was tough. So it will not be like exam will be not in your favor every time. That May NICT was tough. So everybody, even I was prepared for like, okay, NEET PG would be a tough paper because exam is postponed. Everybody knows everything right now, but it came easy. So sometimes your luck will work in your favor, sometimes it will not. It's your persistence and your hard work which will work every time.
Yeah, so let's talk about the Salaah sorts only. How you got to know about Salaah sorts?
Yeah, so I got to know about Salaah Shots from my friend. Okay, she randomly like sent me a link. Oh, this is nice. They are offering like mentorships and they have like good seminars and all. You should attend, because she knows about my confidence. I don't have any confidence. I am like very blunt about it. I don't have any confidence on my own. I have to develop my confidence like minute by minute. So like I just thought, so okay, this is happening. I just saw about the mentors like Anisha ma'am. I have heard about so much, and Pramjot ma'am. I have heard about so much. So I just thought, let's just attend one seminar. Let's see how I feel about it. If I feel very good about it, then it's a win. Otherwise, it will be experience for me that okay, I will get to learn something new. So I just started attending. I just attended first seminar after postponement. So I was very motivated after that. That okay, whatever will happen, I will study, because after postponements like post interns like me, they often get demotivated. That okay, we just studied about like 6 months, so much. We were prepared for giving exam. Exam is not happening right now. So I needed a kind of motivation to keep going, to keep studying every day. So I started attending seminars. Then I attended a seminar of Naman sir. I attended before, I guess, I don't remember which time it was, but I attended that seminar in which he also said that exam is just an exam. You don't have to keep like hovering around it. It's an exam. You have to pass. I have to pass. What will I do? Anything like that. So that also gave me a kind of like relax that okay, it's just an exam. I am doing okay in my GTs and all also. I can do, and if I had accepted like till July. Before July, I was like very strict about that. I have to get a seat. I have to get a seat this year. After July, I just studied like very calmly that okay, whatever happens, let's study. First study, then give exam, then see what happens. Like that. Then I attended another session by Master just before the exam, in which he told that what happened to him before the exam. Like kind of he told Murphy's law that what will go wrong will go wrong. So I knew that something will go wrong on the day of the exam, and it went wrong on the day of the exam. I just had to remain calm for that 5 minutes, because that 5 minutes, if I just waste in like being panicky and everything, this went wrong, my exam is gone, it will go wrong like that. So I just became more calm, more calm. By each session which I attended, I kind of gained like 10% confidence and 5% calmness. So before the exam, I was very calm because I had seen my May INI-CT. I prepared for it very much, and I had very high hopes for it also. But exam came a bit tough, and I just fumbled in the exam because I knew I did not have confidence and the right mindset to give the exam. Yeah, so I became very calm after the exam, and I was so happy that exam went well. I can finally rest. Like that.
Okay, so last message for your juniors, what they have to follow and what they have to leave while preparing for this exam.
One thing which I can tell my juniors for sure, that do not leave any subject. Do not leave any subject. You cannot, because this competition is so much, and by any chance, if you fall in the clustering range, you will regret leaving any question, any MCQ, any topic for sure so much in your life. Because I know last year I was in 45,000 rank. I was not in clustering, but I regretted like studying. I did not study like major subjects right before the exam. So don't leave any subject. Like focus on everything, every small thing and every big thing, and just keep yourself calm before any exam, before any grand test, and don't think of it like an exam. Like when we think of exam, we think of like it as a big word, any big burden on yourself, exam. But when we think of it like a test is like a very small thing which you just have to give. When I gave my exam, I did not think of it as an exam. I did not even think of it as a grand test. I just thought that okay, it's just like 5 sets of custom modules. There is a timer going on. I have to solve MCQ, mark for review, go to next question, and just do like that. You have to break it down in sets. So you have to like make small tasks for yourself, continue following them, and make to-do list every day. Because I have realized this, that whenever a day comes when I don't make a to-do list for myself, that day goes ruined. I cannot do anything which I think. But if I write anything, that okay, I have to do like 50 custom module, 50 sets of 50 questions of custom module, I have to finish this topic by this, and I have to do time blocking. Like I will give a subject 2 hours. I have to finish it in 2 hours, like that. So you have to maintain your time very well in the exam and as well as in your preparation days. Then don't take off as burden as well. Exam is exam, it will go.
Okay. So nice talking to you, and thanks for joining our podcast on Salaah Spotlight. So all the best for your journey, which is coming soon as a residency, and hope you're going to do very well in your life and your career. So now you are part of our Salaah Spotlight family. So hope you're going to do best in your life, and if you have any problem, Salaah Spotlight will be always with you. And I hope the same what mentors are doing, you're going to do the same thing with the other juniors who are taking help from you. So all the best again, and congratulations again.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.